Hello and welcome to the lecture series of the HTML MCQ. From now onwards, for the upcoming few videos, we will discuss MCQ in the HTML programming language, which are helpful in the web technology. So let's begin with the first video in the series and with the first question of the HTML MCQ. So this is the question number one. We can see what is the full form of the HTML or HTML stands for. Option number A, hypertype machine language, hypertype markup language, hypertext makeup language, or hypertext markup language. So option number D is correct here. This is hypertext markup language. It is known as a markup language which use tags for the marking. Question number two, who is making the web standard? So option number A, Mozilla, www, Google, Microsoft. As we know, Microsoft is a company. Google is also a company who's having its search engine as a famous search engine. Mozilla is a company who's having the web browser. So www is the right answer here, which is making the web standard. It is known as the World Wide Web. So for question number two, the right answer is B, www. That is making the web standard. Question number three, identify the true combination for the HTML. Option number A, Tim Berners-Lee, 1990 and CERN. So we have the father of the HTML, in which year HTML was presented in front of the world and where it is developed. So Tim Berners-Lee, first question, Tim Berners-Lee, 1990 and CERN. Option B, James Gosling, 1990 at CERN, Tim Berners-Lee, 1998 at CERN, and option number D, Tim Berners-Lee, 1990 at Bell Lab. So the option number A here is correct because it is developed by Tim Berners-Lee, 1990 at CERN. James Gosling is known for the Java programming language. So this is the option number one, Tim Berners-Lee, 1990 at CERN. Question number four, what is the correct HTML for adding a background color? So just to add the background color, we use the tag body. And with the body tag, we need to have the BG color as the attribute. And inside that attribute, we specify the code of the color either in the string form like red, or we can also specify in the RGB format just like hashtag, and then we have some hexadecimal code like A, F, F, and so on. So we can see here it's the body color. The spelling of the color is not right here, so this is wrong answer. Then again, this is color, so we don't have any attribute named color. Then we have body background, which is used to add the images to the background of the body. So option number D, body BG color is equal to hashtag AAFF is the right answer. So the right answer is option number D. Question number five, how you can open a link in a tab or a browser window, a new tab or in a new browser window. For that, we use the target attribute, and the target attribute has different values, just like underscore new, just like underscore blank. We also have underscore parent, and it's also have the option underscore self. So from that, just to open it in a new browser, we use underscore new. So the correct answer will be this option number B with anchor tag. The attribute is target and the value is underscore new. So the B option is correct for the question number 5. Question number 6, which is the inline element? Inline element that specifies the content or component in one line. So here the option number D, we use a span as an inline element. Div is not the inline element, it is used for a section. Br is used for the line break, that is break rule, and section is also another section element. So span is the right answer here. That is answer number for the question number 6. The answer is option D, span is an inline element. Question number 7, how you can make a numbered list? As we know that the HTML provide different listing tags. The UL is known as the unordered list. The OL is known as the ordered list. DL is known as the definition list. So we use ordered list, and inside the ordered list, we can use the type attribute. We can use the type attribute and can specify the value of the type attribute. So OL list is used to create the numbered list. So here option number B is correct using OL. Question number 8. What is the correct HTML for making a checkbox? So just to make the form component, we use input tag, and with the input tag we use the type attribute, and then we specify the value. For the checkbox, we have checkbox as the value, which will give us the checkbox component into the HTML. So here the option number C is correct, input type checkbox. The option number D, input type radio, will give us the radio buttons. So this is the correct answer for question number 8 is C, input type checkbox. Question number 9. What is the correct HTML for making a text area? So for the text area, we have a separate tag, the opening text area and the closing text area tag. So for question number 9, we have option A, text area. With the B, input type text, we'll have a text box, but not the text area. So here the option number A is correct, text area, opening and closing tag. Question number 10. What is the correct HTML for inserting an image? Just to insert an image, we use img tag, and then we use the attribute src with the image path, the full path or image. Let's say if it is image.jpg, so we simply use the name or source of the image. So tag img attribute src. So now we can see here the option number C here is correct, just to insert the image into the HTML document. Question number 11. A dash is used to display a web page within a web page. So we need to insert a web page inside the web page. Inserting web pages inside the other web pages, this is known as framing. So this is known as framing, and for the framing we have iframe tag, which is called as the internal frame. So for question number 11, the right answer is C, that is iframe. Which HTML attributes specify an alternate text for an image if the image cannot be displayed? So we need to have the alternate tag text when the image is not displayed or it is not loaded by the browser. So here the option number C, that is the alt attribute, is used with the image. So if we have, let's say, image and src, and within that src we have some image.jpg, we can assign the alt attribute and can write that this is an image. So once the image is not loaded, this alt tag will be displayed to the user. Question number 13. Which HTML element is used to specify a footer for the document or section? So we have the footer tag just to specify the footer into the document or the section. So option number C is footer. Question number 14. In HTML, which attribute is used to specify that an input field must be filled out? So you cannot submit the form without filling the input in that component. For that we need required attribute. So if we are having, let's say, a text box, so we use input type, and if we specify, let's say, text, then we need to mention required with it, so that we'll get to know that this field needs to be input and we cannot submit the form without inputting value to this component. So here the answer is A, required. Question number 15. Which character is used to indicate an end tag? As we know that this is used to indicate the opening tag, and end tag is used to indicate with this slash. So here the option number C, that we use the slash to indicate the end of the end tag, to indicate the end tag. Question number 16. What is the purpose of using div tag, which is also known as the division tag? It is used as a container and other components can be kept inside the division tag. It is also used to separate the pages into different sections. So it is used as a container, and we have already seen that this is not an inline tag. The example for the inline tag is span. So div tag is used as a container, option number A. Choose the correct statement. So we have to select the correct statement that with 100 and with 100% are same, with 100 and with 100% are different, with 100 and with 100 both are incorrect, with 100 and with 100 both are correct. So here we can see in option number 1, it's given into the px, that is the pixel form, and it is given into the percentage form. So they both are not same. This is the wrong option. Then we can see option number C, with 100 and with 100 both are incorrect. So both are correct. We can also write as with 100 and we can also write them into the double quotes. Option number D is with 100 and with 100 both are correct. No, it's not right because we do not specify the value of the with attribute in the string format. So here option number B is right, that with 100 and with 100% both are different. So we use percent for the responsiveness. So here option number B is right for the 17, with 100 and with 100% are different. Now the next question, what are the meta tag used for? Meta tags are basically used to tell browsers and search engines the relevant information. So here the option number A, to store information usually relevant to browsers and search engines. This is the meta tag. It is used to store relevant information for both for the browser as well as for the search engine. Question number 19, for frame in HTML, how do you specify the rest of the screen? Let's say if you want to divide the screen into two frames. So we used to divide frames. Then let's say if you want to divide them column wise. So first, let's say if it is specified with 70%, then we can specify the next one with the wildcard, that is the asterisk. So we use this asterisk to specify the remaining rest of the screen. So here this asterisk will automatically take 30%. Right, if we would have satisfied, we have mentioned here 60% on the first place and then asterisk. So here asterisk means that it is automatically taking the rest, that is the 40%. So here the option number C is right. We use asterisk white character. So the last question for the today's video, this is question number 20. Which of the following is not the attribute of the font tag? So we can see, we can change the face of the font. We can change the size of the font. Yes, we do have the color, but remember the spelling of that color attributes, it's COLOR, not COLOUR. So option number C is not the attribute of the font tag. So right now here, the correct answer for this question number 20 is option number C, that is C. So we have done 20 questions in today's video, and we'll do more question into the upcoming videos.